Correct. I had a bench trial up in a Southern Ohio state court. A little bit different procedure there. They don't have real-time reporters, at least not for my case. This was a trial to the magistrate, and in this particular case, all they had was a video-type recording system, and we actually had a one-day trial. Trial was heard. Judge made the decision, and afterwards, the parties wanted to order a copy of the transcript. But we found out that the transcript was somehow lost, that the video either malfunctioned or didn't record, and there were some issues there, and essentially the entire day's testimony was wiped out. So in that situation, we were forced with the choice of having to go without the transcript, which seemed almost impossible, or the second choice that we had was the clerk said we could try the case again for a second time. Oh, again, you're talking several thousands of dollars. You're talking about the plaintiff's attorney's time, the defense attorney's time. You have the administrative costs. The judge has to be there, the clerk. Hopefully they have a reporter this time so that they can actually take down what's said. And of course, besides the actual costs and administrative costs, you have the time involved with the clients. I mean, we had, it's a business case where business witnesses came down and testified. That was their lost time, lost opportunity, and that's thousands of dollars as well. So this was a pretty big deal, and it's just unusual that you have a transcript that just vanishes. It just doesn't happen when you have a court reporter. Not personally. I mean, for me, I like the benefit of having a reporter there. I mean, one, to make sure that everything is actually being transcribed. As you can imagine, after my trial experience, where we lost the entire trial, I'm a little bit gun shy. I want to make sure that there are sufficient safeguards in place, that the questions that are asked are actually being, are going to be transcribed and taken down. It's also nice having the ability to have the reporter read back testimony, or even jump back, to earlier in the day. Sometimes a dispute happens during the deposition about whether some question was asked or answered. There's some dispute. And before taking it to the judge, I think both sides want to know, hey, was the question really asked in this certain way? Did this witness give a certain answer? And you want to clear those things up, real time. And the reporter has the ability in most situations to go back and pull out a question asked earlier in the day, at least reading her notes or reading what's been transcribed, even if it's not a real time. So my preference is, to have a reporter there, a live reporter, either stenograph or a pen writer or someone that actually takes a verbatim transcript as opposed to electronic recording, which could fail.